Good morning, kids. Welcome to Mathematics Year 2. Today, we'll still be looking at numbers up to 1000. We'll be looking at subtopic round of numbers and also numbers patterns. The learning standard for today is 1.6.1. Round off to the nearest hundreds. 1.7.1. Identify patterns for a given number series. 1.7.2. Complete various simple number patterns. And 1.8.1. Solve problems involving daily life situations. Round of numbers. Round off bermaksud bundarkan. Kita bundarkan nombor itu ke satu nilai tempat. We round off to a certain place value. We look at this number line, 0 until 9. If the friend on the right is 0, 1, 2, 3, or 4, we do not need to plus anything, plus 0. But if the friend on the right is 5 until 9, we plus 1 at the place value. Maybe a bit confusing for you? Let's look at some example. Round off to the nearest tens. So we are going to round off to the place value of tens. Okay, we look at the first example. 24. This one is the number in tens. So we look at the friend on the right. Kita akan selalu lihat kawan di sebelah kanannya. The friend on the right is 4. You look at the number line. Where is 4? Okay, it's here. So, is it plus 0 or plus 1? Plus 0. So, when you round off 24 to the nearest tens, it equals 4 becomes 0, and 2 you don't need to plus anything, so it's 2. The answer is 20. Next example, 78. Place value of tens. Friends on the right. 8. Where is 8? Here. Plus 0 or plus 1? Plus 1. So we put plus 1 on top of 7. When we round off 78 to the nearest tens, 8 becomes 0. 7 plus 1, 8. The answer is 80. Next example, 99. Place value of tens. Friend on the right. On the number line, number 9 is here. So, we plus 1 on top of 9. So, the 9 on the place value of 1s become 0. 9 plus 1, 10. So, the answer is 100. Next example, 325. Place value of tens. Friend on the right. Friend on the right is where? Plus 0 or plus 1? 5 is here, so it's plus 1. When we round off 325 to the nearest tens, okay, it's equals to 5 becomes 0, 2 plus 1, 3, and 3, so it's 330. Next example, 643. Place value of tens. Friend on the right. Look at the number line. Friend on the right is here. So it's plus 0. So when you round it off, it becomes 3 becomes 0. 4, you don't need to add anything. And 640. Last example, 508. Place value of tens here. Friend on the right. Add is where on the number line? Here. So it's plus 1. So with plus 1 on top of 0. The answer is 8 becomes 0. 1 plus 0, 1, and 5. So when we round it off, it becomes 510. Now, we'll look at round off to the nearest hundreds. Just now, we have been doing for place value tens. Now it's hundreds. First example, 509. On the place value of 100 is 5. The friend on the right, 0. We look at the number line, 0 is here. So, we do not need to add anything, plus 0. When we round off 509, it becomes 0, 0, 5. Okay, so it's 500. Remember, when you round off to the nearest 100, bila kamu bundarkan kepada ratus yang terdekat, the tens and the ones will become 0. Nombor di tempat puluh dan juga sa akan jadi sifar. Second one, we look at the second example, 666. Okay, so place value of 100. The friend on the right. Where is it? On the number line. Here. So we plus 1 at hundreds. When we round it off, it becomes 6 plus 1 is 7. So it's 700. Example number 3. 429. Place value of 100 is here. The friend on the right is here. Okay, on the number line is plus 0. So we round it off 400. Next example, 947. Place value of 100. The friend on the right, okay, is less than 5, so we plus 0. The answer is 900. Example number 5, 188. Place value of 100. Friends on the right. Okay, on the number line, we plus 1 at the hundreds. So 1 plus 1 is 2. 200. Last example, 296. Place value of 100. The friend on the right. 9 is we plus 1. So 1 plus 2 is 3. We round it off, it becomes 300. Now, we are going to look at number patterns. Actually, we have touched on number patterns when you were learning about ascending or descending order. Number pattern ialah pola nombor. Okay. So, what is the number pattern for below? You look at this. You have 99, 100, 101, 102, 103. So, is it ascending or descending? We look at 99 to 100. We plus 1. 100 to 101 plus 1. Same goes for the other two. So, the number pattern here is increasing in ones. Increasing in ones. Pola nombor ini bertambah dalam satu. Next example. 118, 120, 122, 124, and 126. We look at the difference first. Okay, we realize that it's plus 2, right? Yes. The number pattern here is increasing, bertambah, in twos. How about this one? 242 to 241. Ooh, minus 1. 241 to 240. Also, minus 1. Next one, the same, up until 238. We can say that the number pattern is decreasing in ones. Decreasing in ones. Decreasing bermaksud semakin berkurang dalam satu. Sebab dia makin kurang satu. Next example. Okay, we look at 438 and 436. It's also minus 2. And the next one is also minus 2. 434 to 432. The difference is 2. Minus 2. Same goes for the other one. So, is it increasing, bertambah, or decreasing, berkurang? Bertambah ke berkurang? The number pattern here is decreasing in twos. How about this? 635 to 535. Okay, we can see is decreasing in 100. 535 to 435. Also decreasing in 100. 435 to 335. Same. Okay, all the same. So the number pattern here is decreasing in hundreds. We are going to take a look at some word problems. We're going to solve it. Let's take a look at number 1. Davin uses a calculator. He presses the numbers 6, 0, and 9. State the number in words. So, have you used a calculator before? Pernah tak guna calculator? Okay, when you press, tekan nombor 6, 0, 9, What's the number? Is 609. Have you gotten the answer? No, because they want it in words, dalam perkataan. Ini dalam digit. Dia mahu dalam perkataan. So, you determine first. 9 is ones. The 0 is tens. 6 in the place value of hundreds. When you write it in words, it's 600s. And since there's no tens, we write it as 609. Number 2. The picture shows the number of books read by 3 pupils. Who is the winner? B has 248, Lim has 268, and Wong has 246. When we look at the winner ialah pemenang. Pemenang biasanya paling banyak. So, which number is the biggest? The hundreds are all twos, but the 10, who has the bigger tens? Lim. Lim is the winner. Question 3. Siti arrange all the cards shown. What is the largest number? Okay, largest here meaning paling besar. Kalau kita susun kad-kad ini, apa nombor paling besar yang kita boleh dapat? What's the largest number? So, we have to put the largest number in front. Kita perlu susun nombor yang paling besar hingga paling kecil baru dapat kombinasi nombor yang besar. So, the largest number here is 9. Okay. Then, 7. Then 3. So the answer is 973. How about what is the smallest number? Smallest number here is you need to put the smallest number in front, which is 3, followed by 7. And then lastly, 9. We take a look at this question 4. The chocolate guessing contest. How many participants? Peserta? There are 5. Yihan, Faris, Radin, Punita, Silva. So, who is the winner if the total number of chocolates is 530? Winner. Total number is 530. Anyone guess 530? No, tak ada orang dapat jawab dengan tepat. Jadi kita cari nombor yang paling dekat dengan 530. We find the number which is the nearest to 530. We look at Yihan. Yihan has 552. So we get 552 minus 530. Tolak. We get 22. How about Faris? Faris has 524. So we get, you see, is it we get 524 minus 530 or 530 minus 524? 530 minus 524 because 530 is a larger number. So, the answer is 6. Radin guessed 538. So, we minus 530 and we get 8. Punita, 525. We get 530 minus 525. Okay, the answer is 5. Last one. Silva. Silva guessed 510. 530 minus 510 is 20. So, which one is the nearest to 530? Punita. So, Punita is the winner. Let's recap what we have learned today. For round off numbers, we learn how to round off to tens and hundreds. Remember, if we round off to 10, we look at the friend after place value of 10, which is in 1. Whereas for 100, we look at the friend which is in the place value of 10. For example, 666. If we round it off to hundreds, 100 is here. Then the friend on the right is here. If it's more than 5 or more, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, kita tambah 1. Add 1. If it's less, then we don't add. Okay, remember the two number has to be 0. So we round it off, it becomes 700. As for the next subtopic, number patterns, need to remember this. The number pattern is increasing in how much? Increasing bermaksud bertambah berapa? Or is it decreasing in how much? Decreasing maksudnya berkurang. Okay, before we finish our lesson for today, your exercise is to complete page 21 to 28. Lengkapkan muka surat 21 hingga 28. Bukan 21 dengan 28 saja. 21 hingga 28 of your mathematics activity book. Thank you, class, and see you again next week. Goodbye.